Hello, welcome to my daily watercolor practice. In these videos I show you how I practice painting in watercolor, but I am not really, I don't prepare in advance for these videos. I literally just do my practice and I film it, hoping that this will kind of help you as well, because my videos are not polished, I don't have all the answers, and if I make mistakes I try to figure things out while I'm painting. So this hopefully can be a bit more stress-free and helpful, I guess. So today, well, not just today, I've been painting with this book, Watercolor with Love. It's really a great book, especially for beginners or someone who's not super confident in painting, or maybe you've had a break from painting. What I like about it is that it gives you 50 projects, which I think is quite a lot, and they are in 5 easy steps. So literally every project you can do in easy steps. They are also all kind of explained, lots of different projects. So I've been really enjoying practicing with this book, but I thought I'll do something a little bit differently today. First I'm going to find something to paint. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to paint, but one thing that I like doing when I take inspiration from someone else's work is to change something up about it. Sometimes I will paint it exactly as I see it, because you can also learn this way, but then I also like to maybe change. I do like using a pen, for example, or a metallic paints. I like painting loose, you know, using lots of water, lots of kind of I don't really paint in a very realistic way. So I think it's super helpful to, when you're using inspiration, to also lean into what you actually naturally enjoy. And one thing that I've been meaning to do more of, but I'm not really doing enough of, is I do really like surrealism, or like things that are a bit weird, but so far I've kind of not really been sure how I can incorporate something surreal in a simple painting. But I have come up with an idea of just switching the colors. You know, it doesn't have to be like a full-on Salvador Dali's painting. It can be just something simple, you know, something strange, something weird. So for example, if I was to paint this flower, I could maybe do a green flower, because flowers are almost never green really. And then maybe the leaves would be, I don't know, purple or something, or like blue flamingo or something. So I will try to find a project. This one's very simple. I could literally do this one maybe just in purple or something, but I am going to leaf through this book until I find something that kind of catches my eye. With the ice lollies, it's probably going to be hard to switch colors because there are so many different colors. So I'm going to keep going. Now this one, I don't know if I do a cacti in a cacti, is cacti the plural? I never know. Anyway, I'm not sure if I can make it recognizable enough if I, for example, do it purple or something. I don't know. This is one to think about. Now reeds are kind of, there's a lot in them, so that could be hard. I could do a rose. I could do roses, like green roses, for example. Kiwi. Should I do a kiwi? A weird kiwi? Purple kiwi? Or something? I don't know. I seem to be leaning into purple today. So yeah, as you can see, lots of lovely projects, lots of inspiration, lots of different like foliage, leaves, flowers, some animals. Let's see, what should I do? Ice cream. What if I do a purple orange? That even sounds funny. Why not? Okay, so let's just quickly have a look look at the steps. Sorry. I don't know what's happening with me today. It's been really hot, so it's quite late, and I'm a little bit, my brain is kind of shutting down already. It was 28 degrees today, so I was trying to wait until it cools down, but it's still super hot. Anyway, she suggests to start with the outside, which I suppose is a good idea because then you can kind of align the inside a little bit better, I guess. Seems pretty straightforward. Okay, so she's doing 2 layers for these. This is the first pale layer, and then in a like a strokey way adding another layer just to suggest these. Okay, and then just adding leaves with a bit of a highlight. Yeah, I think that's fairly simple enough. Okay, so I guess I'm going to do it purple. What should I do? What should leaves be? They could be orange maybe, because that's contrasting colors. Wait, so what am I saying? Yellow is contrasting to purple. Well, they're almost contrasting. Anyway, I can figure that out later. Okay, so I'm going to try to freehand the round outside. Let's just switch my palette. I'm just going to wake it up. There we go. Just going to make my purple wash. Okay, let's see if I can freehand. I'll do a very thin one to start with, because then I can kind of make it a little bit neater. Okay, I'm not too mad about that. Yeah, it's okay. Now I'm just going to, you can use just like something like a mug or something and just trace around it, or if you have like a large tape, a lid, something like that. But I'm not too worried about it being perfect. To be fair, when it's too neat, I think it kind of loses a little bit of this like looseness, and yeah, anyway. Okay, so now I'm just going to water this wash down a little bit. I'm going to use a paler wash. So what we need to make sure is that we leave the center and just do the triangles. I don't think it matters how many. Right, I'm going to try to kind of figure out where my center is. I wonder if I go like this, maybe, and do the opposite one now. Is that going to make it easier? Let's see. I think they need to be a little bit closer. Right. I made this one a little bit messy, but I can tidy them up once I add the second layer. So I'll do the second layer once the first layer is dry, so that I can clear a distinct pattern. Am I making them a little bit too small, maybe? I'm going to do this one now. So if I do this one like this, and this one's gonna be okay now. Well, I guess it's kind of okay. I should have left a little bit more space. Oh, this one. But anyway, the point of this exercise is not really to paint something pretty. It's literally just to pick up your brushes, your paints. That's something that I struggle with, is painting consistently. Well, I used to struggle with, but now that I gave myself a challenge to paint for 15 minutes every day, it makes it easier, because I can always find 15 minutes. Like today, it was so hot, and usually I would probably be like, oh, it's too hot, I'll paint tomorrow. Especially because my office is, I have lots of windows, so it gets really hot when it's hot outside and sunny. But because I tell myself 15 minutes, that's all you need to do, then it's kind of harder to find an excuse, really. This is really not neat at all, is it? Maybe I should have done a little bit more planning and maybe a theme, like a little bit of a drawing. Anyway, it's fine, it doesn't matter. Right, so while this is drying, I'm going to add my leaves because this is definitely dry now. What should I do, yellow or orange? I feel like yellow, actually. Why not? I can't seem to find a right mix. I don't know. Anyway, right. Okay, so compounding stroke for the leaves. So I'm using a round brush, which is great for painting. It's very versatile. And then I'm just pressing on the belly of the brush and then lifting it up when I'm doing the edge. And then I'm going to leave the inside. Although with such a pale yellow color, it's almost it's hard to even see that line in between. It's so pale. I could potentially add some more color to it, make it a little darker or something, but I'm okay with it as it is. Right, so now this layer is pretty much dry. I'm going to switch to a smaller brush and I'm going to use a little bit darker purple. And I'm going to try to do more of like a stroke, kind of like this stroke, but I don't want it to be too regular. It's more like a just in some places, not too. It shouldn't be just like lines because it will be just too controlled. So just like this line is a little bit too much. Just a little bit like that. That's some interest. Tidy the edges a little bit. What would this fruit be called? Purple? Since an orange is called orange, I think this is a purple, isn't it? I wonder how purple would taste. Would it be sour? Would it be, I don't know. What do you think? This is a little bit dark, this one, but I don't want to go over and mess it up. Even in this one puddle of purple that I have, there's a bit of variety in how dark I did it. But it's okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. So I think definitely if I did the center better, it would definitely improve this. But the main question, does it look like an orange or like some citrus fruit? Is it? I think it's close enough, so I'm happy. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back tomorrow with some more paintings. I will try to include some more surrealism probably. I don't know, I'll see what I feel like painting. But yeah, don't feel too stressed about your results. The most important thing is that you practice. So as long as you practice, even if it's 15 minutes, I think you should be proud. And I am myself. Happy painting. Bye.